Hi, I'm Julie Zalk Cohen, and I work on Saturday mornings for a terrific opportunity that we have for families to participate for adaptive art and literacy, and it's truly a wonderful experience. We have the high school mentors, so our ratio of students are usually one-on-one or one-on-two, and we have special needs professionals like myself who are there who are able to structure all of the activities and format the activities that are created to reflect the concepts and themes of the Malden Reads literacy books. And the students have choices of what they want to do, and they become very creative. And then they also have an independent area that they are able to participate with activities that are appropriate. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Lappa. I'm a Service Coordinator Supervisor at the DDS Metro North Area Office. We support 11 cities and towns: Melrose, Malden, Saugus, Medford, Everett, Lynnfield, Reading, North Reading, Wakefield, Stoneham. I'm going to introduce my Children's Service Coordinator, Shannon.
Hi, I'm Shannon Kaiser. I'm one of two children's service coordinators out of the Metro North area office, and we have limited amount of children's services as we're primarily an adult agency. However, anyone who's interested in obtaining a children's eligibility is able to access our Family Resource Center, which in this area is Communitas, and they're able to help families with eligibility for DDS. And then once a child is eligible, there are some closed referral programs that we're able to refer children to.
And while I support the children's team, I also work with transition and adults. So my transition team works from primarily the 18 to 22-year-olds, supporting the school and the families and the individuals in developing their vision for the adult world. And then once they enter the adult world, we have a variety of services that they may be eligible for. For many of our folks, having day programming services, including being part of their community through community-based day services. There is a day hab component, which is funded by Mass Health, that people are often eligible for, and that covers your clinical services such as OT, PT, speech, behavioral. While the schools have these clinicians that work directly with the kids, these are consults that are done by therapists, and the staff are able to carry out the treatment plans. We also have vocational services if someone is interested in employment. We also have an excellent family support center that we partner with, Communitas in Wakefield, and they offer a variety of community recreational activities for folks. They can work with families on housing issues, food insecurity, and insurance-based services. In addition, we have 2 respite homes for families that need a break or for individuals that may be in crisis and need some support with housing. Our primary respite house is in Saugus and is run by Bridgewell. We also have a medical respite facility that folks with significant medical needs can take advantage of. All the staff in the respite facility are licensed nurses, so they're able to care for a variety of medical needs.
As Jen had mentioned, there's so many adult services, and the reason that children's services are limited is because primary services should be obtained from the school system and from insurance-based available services, and then DDS is able to supplement. However, one big misconception about DDS is we do not offer direct behavioral services for children, but that's something that our Family Support Center, Communitas, can help families access. They're a wonderful resource, as Jen had mentioned.
And also to add, the eligibility process for children and adults is different. If we have a child that's applying for child eligibility around 10 years old, that eligibility is only applicable until 22. Typically, we have individuals that reapply around 18 years old for adult eligibility services, which will last them the lifetime.
Hi, my name's Mary Rothstein. I'm a community resource specialist from the Northeast ARC. The Northeast ARC offers a variety of services across the age ranges, starting at early intervention and going through the lifespan for individuals with disabilities and their families and or caregivers. If you're looking for more information on the services available throughout the Northeast region, you can find more information at the Northeast ARC website, ne-arc.org. greatmaldennoutdoors.org. Thank you.
How's it going? I'm DJ from the Great Malden Outdoors, a Malden resident and also the creator of this campaign to get all Malden residents outside. I'm here at the Empowering Independence Fair, really promoting two events we have coming up. We have an adaptive hiking series through the Malden Recreation Department and partnered with Waypoint Adventure. We have two hikes on June 1st and June 20th with all equipment and guiding provided by Waypoint Adventure. They are free, that's right, 100% free. The goal of the Great Malden Outdoors is to make outdoor recreation equitable for everyone. We have amazing trails, waterways that aren't accessible to everyone, particularly for folks with disabilities. If you need equipment, education, just someone to show you the way, it can be really, really hard, just about for anybody. So we're really excited and we're here to spread the word. And if you're interested in signing up, please check out the greatmaldennoutdoors.com/events or go to the Malden Recreation Department website and you'll find a bunch of events right there where you can sign up.
Hi, my name is Andrew. I work with Abilities Dance Boston. We are a disabled performing company and we advocate and promote disability rights and justice in the greater Boston area through dance and arts. We produce and create performances throughout the year that are accessible, meaning that we have ASL interpretation and audio descriptions as a part of our productions. And on another side of our organization, we also have a community engagement program where we provide dance classes and lessons through various communities throughout the Boston area. And we provide dance classes to youth services and elder services in Boston Public Schools. And we also do workshops and consultations related to disability justice and for organizations who are looking to increase accessibility practices both internally and externally.
Hi, I'm Stacy Leibowitz. I am the Area Director for the Malden Office for Massability. We provide career services and employment support for people with disabilities who are looking to either get back into the workforce or looking for a job for the first time. We have counselors on hand who provide soft skills and help with searching for jobs. They help our clients to get into a plan and go through the whole process from beginning to end to get them into a position. We also have a job placement team within Massability that works with employers to educate them on supporting people with disabilities and hiring them for different positions. And finally, we also have a pre-EDS program, which is a pre-employment services program for students in high school who have disabilities. So we work with various vendors in the area, along with our counselors, to go into different school systems to provide support around trainings with soft skills, resume writing, interview practice, social skills building, working on internships in the community, and basically getting ahead of the curve when it comes to preparing for jobs. So that way when they graduate, they already have the skills necessary for work. But also if they need additional services, we're already familiar with them. So when they apply again for Massability services at age 22, we're able to provide support because we already know their history. So those are the services we provide, and we're on the state website for Massability. So if somebody is interested in applying, you can go through that website to learn more about our services.
Hi, I'm Corey Grant from Triangle Inc. We are a disability rights organization helping to support people to find jobs and gain access to the community. We've got several sites here in Malden focused on job placement supports, training of high school students in preparation for jobs. We have day services sites where individuals are coming to access the community, gain independence, and then eventually find employment, and along with residential homes as well.
I think that's the beginning of, a new movement. So if we start thinking about, just events, in that category, we don't find that many. And I think this is the first one that we have had in Malden, just like that. So we really need to, pretty much tell everyone, because we are paying attention to the community, as a whole, who's in it, who's not at the table, who's not bringing, coming to the event because it's their event. So, that being said, I think everyone in this room has something to say in terms of what you offer, what you support, what services, that you're bringing, to this community.
I'm on the city's Open Space and Recreation Planning Committee, and we heard it from residents. I do not know where to look to know what's happening in the city, because there's so many amazing things that are happening in the city that most people don't know about.
We've got about 75 people with disabilities coming on a daily basis from ages 22 to 70. There's constantly people looking for events to do in the community.
Trust the source. So we need to find that source that is unique and comfortable for each community and each culture in our community.
So each month, I just sent this one out actually. Our office covers 10 cities in town, so there's more than just Malden on here. But each month the calendar goes out, a little bit of an awareness month of some kind, but I break it down into different clusters of towns and cities.
We have a young adult right campaign around promoting the importance of teaching disability history in schools. Hashtag Teach Disability History. So, as I said, this is Young Adult Red. We were pushing to get the curriculum, the Great Fight for Disability Rights, into Massachusetts schools. Our young people wrote letters to the Department of Elementary and Secondary Education. We're excited to say that it is something that's available to all Massachusetts teachers, completely free. Most don't even know it exists.
Having events that can, make people feel included, different type of events, whether it's cultural, whether it's learning and training workshops. Last year we did some community meetings on DEI, for example. So just a way to kind of get us all kind of together, knowing each other. We have the Community Connection Day, where it's a day where you can have resources, city resources, organizations come, and then the residents come. It's just a day when we can all just kind of connect and see what's going on in the city and what it has to offer.
But I wanted to say that we have many programs now to the general public. We have after school program, River Dragon, and thanks to City of Malden, they support it now. We are under the umbrella of public school system. And we have a Saturday program. We also rented public school serve program at the BB school on Saturdays. That we teach Chinese language and many other art classes. We have an East Meets West cultural dialogue, and these programs give us a lot of opportunity to do our program, to communicate or to bridge all the communities that come together. That we, on one hand, we are serving Asian immigrant population to let them understand and appreciate American culture while maintaining their own cultural heritage. So through this program, now we also invite our collaboration, and part of our collaboration with Modern Reads. Particularly, actually this Saturday we're going to start a fourth session of spatial art, creative arts and literacy. And that's supported by the Modern Cultural Council, and the program going to be a modern BB school this Saturday. So these programs help us to understand the scale of the human spectrum, and some of the parents come to us just to really be grateful. But we have done this in some pilot program last year, and parents really beg us to do it again.
Expand our minds and to be able to see what's possible, and to be able to partner across different organizations and with the city to be able to really build on what we do each year, and really understand that as our community that all means all, and that we're all in this together.
In this crazy world that we live in, we sometimes tend to forget the whole point of why we're here is to share, learn, and grow from one another.
I think it's important to have duality all the time in everything we do. And the access part is making space in everything we do for somebody else to show up.